In this video we'll learn about plotted straight line graphs. What do they look like and how can we plot them? So we'll start with a scenario of you going shopping and purchasing a number of items. Now all these items cost £2 each. So suppose I'm going to a £2 shop. Not a pound shop, a £2 shop. And so if you buy one item, then you're going to pay £2. If you buy 2 items, you're going to pay £4. 3 items, £6, and so on. Now, the number of items we can project here. And we can show here the cost in pounds. So when purchasing one item, you pay £2. When purchasing 2 items, you pay £4. 3, 6, 4, 8, 5, 10, and so on. You can see the pattern. There is a line, a straight line, if you join all of these points together. As you can see, it goes to the origin, because if you purchase no items, you're going to pay no money, £0. This is an example of a straight line graph. As you can see, it's a straight line. So we can say this is y, the cost, is equal to 2 times x, 2 times the number of items. So that means, again, £2 per each item. So y is 2 when x is 1, because 2 times 1 gives us 2. 2 times 2 gives us 4. 3 times 2 gives us 6. 4 times 2 gives us 8, and so on. Now if you go to a pound shop, each item will cost £1. So if you buy one item, it will cost you £1. 2 items, £2. 3 items, £3. 4 items, £4, and so on. Again, that makes a straight line which goes through the origin. This line we can write as y equals 1x, but you know that the short form of that is y equals x itself. So you pay, depending on how many items you purchase, you pay £1 for each of them. That's why if you buy 7 items, you're going to pay £7. If you buy 10 items, you're going to pay £10. That's why y is equal to x. The amount you pay is equal to the number of items. If the cost of each item is 50p, for example, £0.50. So if you buy one item, you pay 50p. 2 items, £1. 3 items, £1.50. 4 items, £2. 5 items, £2.50. 6 items, £3. 7 items, £3.50, and so on. Again, that is a straight line. So in this case, y is equal to 0.5x, £0.50. What do you notice already? That the more you pay, the steeper is the line. Like for £2, the line is steeper. If you pay £3 per item, this is going to be even steeper. So 2, 6, 3, 9. So you get the idea. So this is y equals 3x. So this is y equals 3x. When it came to each item being £1, the line was less steep, and then for 50p even less steep. What we call this steepness in mathematical terms, we call it gradient. That's the steepness. So that's the rate of change or the money you pay per item, that sort of thing. So that is the number that comes in front of the x. So 0.5, 1, 2, 3, the coefficient. These lines work in a number of scenarios, and soon you will be able to use them without a context at all. So you're going to be given the equation, you just need to use that. So let's have a look at a few more examples. So we're given the line y equals 3x. We've got to find the values of y for when x is equal to 0, 1, 2, and 3. So when x is 0, y is 3 times 0 equals 0. When x is 1, 3 times 1 gives us 3. When x is 2, 3 times 2 gives us 6. When x is 3, 3 times 3 gives us 9. So we just plot this now. 0, 0, 1, 3, 2, 6, 3, 9. And we just join the points. And we've just plotted a straight line graph. Let's try another one. So y is equal to negative 2x, x, y. So we need to work out values for when x is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So when x is 0, 0 times negative 2 gives us 0. When x is 1, negative 2 times 1 gives us negative 2. When x is 2, negative 2 times 2 gives us negative 4. When x is 3, negative 2 times 3 gives us negative 6. And when x is 4, negative 2 times 4 gives us negative 8. So plotting these points, so there we have 0, 0, 1, negative 2, 2, negative 4, 3, negative 6, 4, negative 8. So as you can see, this is going downwards because it has a negative gradient, which you can see here. So if the sign of the coefficient is positive, it will go upwards. If it's negative, it's going to go downwards like this. And the gradient here was negative 2. For the blue line, it was 3. Let's now take another example. Let's suppose you go into a theme park. The entry fee for the theme park is £5. Then you'll pay £2 per ride. So if you're thinking about the cost, it will be 5 plus £2 per ride. So ride is X, and in our terms Y is going to be equal to 5 plus 2x, and I'll rewrite this as y equals 2x plus 5, which means the same thing, but this is the standard way we see them. You're going to see this being referred to as y equals mx plus c. So this is what it means. M is that gradient, the price per ride, the fee per item, cost per item, and 5 is that constant value, that thing that doesn't change, that amount that doesn't change. So you might like to look at C as the constant value. Let's just draw a very quick table. So X is the number of rides, Y is the total cost. So when you have 0 rides, then the cost will be £5. Why? Because you'd need, if you go there and you pay the entry fee but you have no rides, that means you still have to pay the £5. If you go for 1 ride, then it's going to be 5, add the 2 times 1 is 2, so 5 add 2 gives us 7. For 2 rides, then 5 add 2 times 2, which is 4, that makes 9. And for 3 rides, that's going to be 3 times 2, which is 6, and the 5, 11. For 4, 2 times 4 is 8, and the 5, 13. As you can see also how these go up by 2. So let's plot this now. So we're looking at 0, 5, 1, 7, 2, 9, 3, 11, and so on. So as you can see, this line doesn't cross the origin, the point 0, 0, because of this 5 that we have here, the fixed amount, that constant value that we talked about, which we refer to and recall as the y-intercept. Which is the point where it crosses the y-axis. This is line represented by y equals 2x plus 5. Let's try another one. Let's try y equals 0.5x plus 3. When x is 1, we'll go 0.5 times 1 plus 3, which is 0.5 plus 3, and that gives us 3.5. So when x is 1, y is 3.5. When x is 2, we do 0.5 times 2 plus 3. 0.5 times 2 is equal to 1, plus 3 gives us 4. 0.24. When x is equal to 3, 0.5 times 3 is equal to 1.5. Add 3 gives us 4.5. So 3, 4.5. You can see the pattern. Then you'd be 4, 5. But even if you don't work them out, you can just use the line to help you. So as you can see, 0.5 is the gradient, that steepness we talked about. So it goes for each 1 unit, it goes up by half a unit, as you can see there. And we can also see the y-intercept, which is this 3 here.